Today we're diving into the million-dollar question, how long does it take to get an E-2 visa? The answer isn't straightforward because the processing time can vary based on a few different factors. But don't worry, I'm here to break it all down for you so you can get a clear picture on this whole time frame for the E-2 visa, depending also on what type of business path you go with. So first things first, it's important to know how you're applying for the E-2 visa. Are you applying within the United States, a change of status, or are you going through US consulate processing abroad? Two different options, two very different paths in terms of timing. If you're applying from outside the US, a process is handled by the Department of State through an embassy or a consulate. The processing times can really vary depending on where you are, from as quick as a month to up to 6 months. After your application's processed, you'll need to schedule a visa interview, which usually can be set up within a week. Every consulate has a different process, different timelines, and it's important to sync directly with the consulate. Once you're done with that, you receive the visa in about a week. Current wait times in the UK and in London are about 60 days, while in Spain it's about 4 to 6 weeks. So always check with your local consulate to get the most up-to-date information. At Visa Franchise, we can help you with those checks. See also, maybe there's a couple different consulates that we could look at for applying for you, depending on your citizenship and residence. So if you're looking to adjust from the States and you're legally in the United States, it can sometimes be a quicker option. It can take up to 6 months for the whole process, but you can rush it for another $2,800 and receive an approval in less than 2 weeks. So you have the option there. However, there's something really important you need to consider before you apply, and it's often overlooked. You need to define how you're applying for the E-2 visa. Are you thinking about buying a franchise, starting your own business, or purchasing an existing one? This is a key question many of our clients are struggling with when they engage us and we help them work it out. And some come to us already defined with a plan that they want to buy a franchise or start their own business, for example. So there's pros and cons. We've made a detailed video about this, so make sure to check that out. We'll include the link here. For instance, buying a franchise business really takes about 6 months based on our experience to source the franchise, invest, get the E-2 visa. On the flip side, purchasing an existing business can take over a year because it's tough to find one that meets the E-2 criteria and is profitable, and there's not some fraud or some scheme that the seller didn't disclose and you find out during the due diligence. If you're after a quick and straightforward process, starting your own business might be the way to go. We've had clients get their approvals in just 4 months starting their own business, but starting your own business assumes you're ready and know exactly how to spend the money, and generally you've already had industry expertise. Some examples might be you already operate an online business in the US doing 300K revenue, 500K revenue. You're going to employ a couple Americans, do your own fulfillment. Maybe you have a business in Canada that you're bringing down. So if you're not sure what to do in the US, franchising might be your fastest, best path. We can help you, though, with whatever you're looking to do to obtain the E-2 visa. Many of our clients also are looking between franchising and their own startup business, and we can align on what the best path is for you matching your immigration and business goals. Usually that's over a 4 to 6 week period. And the benefit exploring franchises, there's so much data in terms of industry margins, sales, etc. And you can learn a lot before you decide to even start up your own business and weigh the pros and cons of doing a franchise versus startup. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're looking to get started, shoot me an email at patrick@visafranchise.com or shoot us a WhatsApp message, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.